500 million people. That is half of a billion, 1/16 of the world population. Each and every one of those people has been lied to. One simple promise, but never fulfilled. Subscribe for a cookie. And I'm here today to make things right, at least for 37 out of those 500 million. This is Simpcraft, MrBeast's old, unused server that he made for a Minecraft video back in July of 2020. I have a 5-step plan to give everyone who deserves it their cookies. Step 1. Set up a base. We're going to need somewhere to base our operations. Step 2. Gather resources. We need jungle wood, cacao beans, and wheat seeds. Step 3. Make farms. I need a cacao farm and wheat farm. Step 4. Harvest. And Step 5. Distribute the goods. I start by hopping on the server's positive X highway, hoping to find somewhere I can call home. While on the highway, I find a loot box full of stuff perfect for starting out, like tools. I use a stone axe I got from the loot drop to miserably fight a skeleton. It's so bad I have to blur out the footage. Eventually, I come across an old unused base, complete with a farm and sign begging for someone to replant their seeds. Good thing I came along, because that is all I will be doing for the next few hours. I set up a base, plant 2 seeds, and name my new base. I name it the Second Cookie Kingdom because the first one is where I started out in the beginning of the video. With one step done, I decide to explore my newly stolen land in search for jungle saplings or cacao. I come across the hut of someone who was there the day before me. This scares me a bit, but I brush it off because I don't have anything important and I could always hide my stuff. After not finding anything good, I get so desperate for stuff that I go grave robbing. I'm not proud of it, but I need anything. Eventually, I resorted to just asking chat for stuff, mostly as a joke, but I was too lazy and didn't want to go looking for a jungle. I do get a response rather quickly, however, it is weirdly ominous. They will kill you. Who's they? Why does they sound like a creepypasta? The guy who responded to me asks to team up, and I figured that anything is better than nothing, so, reluctantly, I agree. He tells me to meet up with him at -13, -13. My puny American brain cannot comprehend this number. Why are there 3 zeros? And why do you have to use a decimal anyways? Why is he so close to spawn, too? I make a secret chest and head on my 13,000 block journey. Also, I just realized that in editing this, I was heading the complete wrong way. So, whoops. While boating, I come across a weird-looking kelp generation. The kelp immediately grabs my boat and drags me underwater. I can tell I'm not the first to fall through the grasp of the kelp. It must have been a sign, because when I recovered my fallen vessel and made it onto the shore to gather myself, I discovered a jungle, finally. I grabbed the necessary cacao beans and started breaking trees for jungle saplings. I was there for a good 10 minutes and got no jungle saplings. What are the chances of that happening? I debate continuing on my journey to meet my new teammate, or if I should just make a base near this jungle. I chose the latter and head off to look for a good farmland, moving my base for the second time. Eventually, I find a good spot and set my stuff up in the shape of a cookie recipe. Or so I think. I had to double check. I set up a small farm and go exploring once more. I find an even better base to set my stuff up and move for a third time. I'm starting to feel like Christopher Columbus with how many times I've invaded foreign land and claimed it as mine. I break down my old camp and explore my new base. This is where I find it. The jackpot. The holy grail. I'm not far from spawn and there's still tons of player activity. I respectfully steal the goods and get myself geared up. Then, I expand the farm that was already there, set up my cacao farm, and explore more. Steps 2 and 3 are finally done. I then expand, explore, harvest, and repeat. I do this a lot to pass the time. Hiding in my hole to AFK and pass the time, I come back to sudden death. I get really confused because I wasn't killed and my stuff was still there, but it confuses me nonetheless. However, I carry on and keep harvesting. The grind is real. I go on to explore the underground portion when this happens. That's enough for now. I'm just gonna keep going harvest. I finally get all my cookies made and lost the chest where I store them. How this happens, I don't know. I get ready for the final step, finally distributing the contraband across seas to spawn. I find somewhere to put my gifts and leave a note for hungry travelers. Now I just need to rinse and repeat 16.6 million times to make up for these lies, but that's a task for a future day. I just realized I forgot to advertise. Oops.